God that just accepted for you, the present for you. Listen now, see that kind of belly can way. The person is only occupy small leg, it means less land space. The person it can be built in swamp and all. I'm a poo-wee, I'm a buga again. They can never get full. If I'm mentally friendly, it means you'll not be smelling if people know. You are never not going to poo-poo call. They dissolve West easily. And the time you find they come out, boom. They say, it means it dissolve. No bad order. It can last for 35 years. So rush now to get your septic bill with real biodigestive system. I'm talking about nobody even get one question to say, oh, in your mouth, all the family is talking about for life, where can I locate them or where can I find them? I beg here for landlords. Listen well. If you want to pick up the phone, in order for you to be part of this professional TV program, you can see the office of Jacob Town, New Hope for Life office. They say 12th Street, Talking High Gate, adjacent the Lucky Town Cinema, Carwell, before the bridge, Snapper Hill, ABC radio station, and Binsville, Tupelo, baby. The people say, if you lay all of them right after your graduation, don't worry about job. Internship will be offer you in and when you smart. Call this number for more information. 0777 54 9606 or 0880 76 7733 or 0770 5600. I repeat 0777 54 9606 0880 76 77 33 or 0770 20 5600. For life, we refuse to be limited. When anybody asks you, tell them, say, I am Jamaica. Give me the information, baby.
Yeah, so after our commercial, it's great to be back on the True Breakfast Show, 96.1, the heart and soul of Liberia. The Ministry of Education is happy to share an announcement for scholarships from the United States Agency for International Development, USAID, transforming the education system for teachers and students in Liberia activity. The test is a groundbreaking initiative supporting the Ministry of Education and the National Commission on Higher Education to improve the quality of instructions in early childhood education. The test is working to strengthen the capacity of higher education teachers training institutions and improve the teaching environment. In the upcoming academic 2023-2024, TEST is pleased to announce the offering of competitive scholarships to eligible students across 8 partners Haitis in Liberia to pursue associate and bachelor degrees. Higher education teacher training institution and counties cover Cottontown University in Swakoko, Bon County, Grand Bassa University, Buchanan, Grand Bassa County, Lofa County University, Lofa County, Advantage University of West Africa in Mangibi, the African Methodist Episcopal University, Monserrato, that's AMEU, Liberian Cooperative Standard Education School System, that's La Cosa College of Education, Monserrato, the University of Liberia, and of course, Nimba University. Scholarship offers details, coverage, tuition, and mandatory fees for a minimum of 2 years, renewable on a basis, semester basis, minimum of 200 USD contribution to graduation fee after successful completion on a degree program, which is 2 years. Open to Liberian citizens aged 50 and below, eligible to students full-time in associate or bachelor degree program in early child education. Responsibility of scholarship recipients. Minimum of GPA of that's 2.5, active participation in test sponsor events and activity. Requirements, documentation, application form, passport size photos, letter of admission to the Haiti, WAC or WAC certificate, high school diploma, and transcript. Applicant must pass 5 WIRE subjects to be eligible, including math and English. Verification review of application. The scholarship committee will evaluate applications. The committee is comprised of institutions, faculty, and test representative. Scholarship timeline. Application open. For deadline, you can pick up or drop your application package. That's packages. Visit the College of Education, Office of the Dean, or the Student Service at the relevant Haiti between 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. Mondays to Friday. The test is transforming education for a brighter tomorrow. For more information, call cell numbers 077-2086-520 or send an email at scholarships@test.rti.org. Transforming the education system for teachers and students in Liberia is a 5-year active activity that runs from September 24th, 2021 to 2026 and is implemented by USAID. This is signed by USAID Test Project, which of course they are offering a scholarship program. So take advantage. Again, you can call this number to get more details. 0770 077 2086-520. Again, 077 2086-520. Yes, this is the TBS. We're on the last segment. Charlotte will bring on our guest, Orlando Blamo, coming up at 9:30 this morning. And this music, yeah. Sometimes people name pops up for the wrong or right reason. This is Auntie Miata Family. Yes, a very beautiful music. Koko Lioko.
Chicken they grow for day.
Oh yes. Yeah, man. Auntie Miata Family right here, Coco Lioko. Let's say happy pre-birthday to Mrs. Fatu Shaw. Your birthday is on the 14th, and happy anniversary in advance, Mr. and Mrs. Ibrahim Shaw. Congratulations. I want to wish you well. This song, before that, Miata used to record most of our song in Nigeria. Yes, and it's a very beautiful song, man. When you think about the song, think about dawning of a new day in Liberia. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yes. That's all you can say.
Yeah.
Imagine. Congratulations, all those who name pop up on the e-mansion, man. Yeah. Some people been fasting, people been praying.
And things happening.
Huh?
Things happening. The Justice Minister designate,
Okay.
Councillor Koko Kura,
Okay.
declared his access. I think that was on yesterday.
Okay.
Even though his confirmation hearing, and Onu, sincerely, I think this is one of the confirmation that the Senate need to pay attention to, because we are talking about the Justice Minister.
Yes,
that's one of the most important ministries in the cabinet.
Fast track.
Yes, they need to ensure that we have a justice minister. Remember that there need to be several things, or it has several functions. The justice ministry oversees the national police, the immigration, and all of that. So I should say, subordinates have been confirmed. They have taken offices, but the justice minister, position is still like that. The nomination is there. The Senate, I think the Senate should fast track the confirmation hearing for the justice minister designate. Again, we'll join Blamo shortly, but his asset is in the tune of US $1.9 million.
The justice minister designate.
Yes,
$1.9 million.
Yes, Councillor Kopokura, and The LCC did a great job at breaking it down. Okay,
Okay.
what all accumulated into that amount, including his estates in different places, his farm, and his
Not physical cash at 1.9 million.
yes, now
Okay.
everything is in physical cash, in properties and all of that. So I think this is good, even though he has not been confirmed, but he has taken the lead by declaring his asset so that Liberian people will know exactly when he's confirmed why he's bringing the government, the time he will be leaving, what he's leaving with. I think this is in line with the laws.
Yes.
Yes, it's exactly in line with the law. Part 4, the functions of the Liberian Anti-Corruption Commission says that before people, take public office, they should declare, and also when you are leaving, you declare. So I think it's commendable on the part of the Justice Minister Destiny to have done this.
The rest should follow it.
There are some people who have been confirmed, but they haven't declared their assets. For
Okay.
him, he's not yet confirmed, but he said, well, Liberian people, this is who I am, this is what I'm coming with, so that you can judge me by it. Thank you, Councillor Kura, for that. That is leadership.
Say 1.1?
1.9.
1.9.
1.9, but if I grounded too.
Yeah, granted.
Onu, I think it is important.
1.9.
Yes, it is important to give jobs to people who are kind of established,
Yeah.
because you have worked so hard over the years. You and I know the story of Councillor Kura. He has been a man who has worked diligently for everything that he has earned. So when people are grounded like this, they cannot be tempted by little things. Yes, they cannot be tempted by little things. So I think I trust.
Let
you do
Dillon
his best.
answer, yo.
Who?
Senator Dillon.
Yeah, I want to do it.
Yeah, me.
Jesus, let me see.
Dillon got about fast, oh.
Yeah.
In the shortest period of
Is it
time.
that?
That Dillon answers that I just sent to you.
Jesus.
Yeah.
What is this? No, I don't believe this thing.
Come down.
Oh.
No. Okay, yeah, hold on.
No, wait. Let me see
I want
something.
to show the man. Okay, read it. According
From
to
here,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
According to Senator Dillon and
Bocha same way.
declaration filed with the Liberian Declaration Committee. We see an annual gross salary of US $129,000. Yeah.
The monthly pay.
Yeah, I think this is why he has accumulated through
Yes,
pay over
through
the
pay.
time. So
Yes.
the monthly pay is 10. There you go. 10,832
per month.
per month.
Per month.
Eh, quite say romance here, mommy water.
Damn it. So when you calculate,
Yeah,
calculate,
Senator
you know,
do it, now you say-
yeah.
I'll be going Nima every morning.
So if you look at how much the lawmakers make, Michael will have to look at this on Monday, right?
Mhm,
You'll see lawmakers here from South Africa, from Kenya, from Ghana,
mhm.
from Egypt, from Tanzania, Morocco, Ivory Coast, Nigeria. How much do they make per month? As compared to our lawmakers here.
Exactly.
Our lawmakers here makes more money than these people lawmakers, these people parliament officials. But we go here begging for money every now and then. So how come now you are parliament lawmaker in Liberia, he makes this kind of money, then the man you go into in the next country, he makes a little.
Yeah, so the chair on the Committee on Judiciary, Senator Councillor Augustine Chie, I think it is important that your committee come up with the confirmation hearing for the Justice Minister Designate. He needs to take charge. The police already have the Inspector General, the DEA, have the director, and so all of them fall under the Justice Ministry. So it is very important that we have the Justice Minister confirmed so that he can start to do his work. That's one of the most important ministries in the government of Liberia.
I'm yelling because I'm seeing the salary of a Ugandan lawmaker makes 8,400, right? Then in Nigeria, is the one at Naira, so we have to convert this. See, in Ethiopia,
no, in Nigeria, this is dollars.
Yes,
20,600
salary of million Naira. Yeah,
so
Naira.
a fraction of
it's less.
It's not less on you. They giving you the end of monthly. Yeah, they're giving you the value in US dollars. That's 20,600. Plenty. But Nigeria get oil now. Nigeria get plenty.
Okay, Nigeria. Okay. So our cost here is 2,636.
Yeah, that's very.
So you don't want to be a lawmaker in our cost.
The money is small.
The money too small.
But the value of money is also important in Cote d'Ivoire.
Yeah, but let's see Morocco here too.
$2,529.
Yeah, for lawmaker.
Yeah.
Let's go to Egypt. Okay, Egypt 2,000 so as well. Ghana.
Ghana is
Yes.
2000. It seems to be
2000.
2400
Yes,
something.
lawmakers in Ghana make 2000.
Yeah.
Too less.
We need to check. Somebody making what? Around 65,000. Where is that?
This is South Africa.
South Africa.
Yes,
Jesus.
65,000. Yeah, like big country there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Anyway, this is the
But
TBS.
you look at these countries' economies, then you say, yeah, but comparing to our economy,
The thing, yeah.
Nigeria and South Africa, they deserve to pay their people their kind of money because
But I know
these
that
are the biggest economies in Africa.
Sure. But there are some lawmakers who wants reduction in their salary, you know, so quarter and let go to the people. People like Musa Belete, Amara Kone, in the minority, not the majority now.
Yeah.
He said, let the money go to our people. What you paying us is too much. Damn it. So you calculate $9,000.
Some people come and start building their homes now. People who have been renting.
Somebody love me go there. Yeah.
Not even some of the appointees.
Okay. Yeah, the appointees there.
Yeah.
Go.
Some of them come and start building their houses now.
So declare your assets before go.
You declare your assets so that when you're building your houses, will know the value of the house, comparing it with your income. Exactly. That's why it is. But let's do justice to
Orlando.
The CEO.
Yes,
this
Octave Foundation. Yes,
Yes.
he's been consulting online very well. Yeah, so folks,
He been speaking with the president.
Yeah, so we have the CEO of Octave Foundation on the last segment of the True Breakfast Show, 25 minutes up to 10 o'clock. Good morning to all of you. Think positive for your country in the midst of all what we do, country first. Yes, let's link up with our last segment guest on the TBS this morning, Orlando Blamo. Good morning to you. Welcome to the True Breakfast Show.
And good morning to Manka and radio follower as well.
Yeah, so for the benefit of the listening audience, just introduce yourself. Yes.
Well, like you regularly say, I'm Orlando T. Blamo, the vision bearer of TAF Foundation. Whenever you think TAF Foundation, you think about the home of the kid, where we provide a couple of services for our school going children and resident of Duboro as well.
Okay. So when you talk about TAF Foundation, someone is listening up to you. Basically, what TAF Foundation is actually involved into?
All right. TAF Foundation is a charity program that was funded over the years since 2014, June 10th. They coming June 10th. We make out 10 years now into our process. TAF Foundation is actually into providing education for our kids. We means education help in terms of helping the school going kid with little funding, school materials, and what have you. That basically is the function of TAF Foundation.
Okay. So since its existence, how many kids have you covered so much, benefiting from humanitarian gesture?
Well, like I said, since 2010, TAF Foundation make it responsibility at least every year to contribute to 100 students per year, and in different categories. That is, we give out some school material, we give out some cash, and the cash we're talking about it not much, but sometimes we give out like 9,500 liberty per child, and 100 students will be about 950,000 per year that will contribute to our educational system.
Well, that is good. I don't know whether you have given a clear vision or why you decided to start this institution and what do you hope to achieve with it? How long do you intend to continue running this organization and the extent of the impact you want to make?
All right, thank you. The vision of this organization is the name Orlando is the name I believe in education. And based on that, we live around in the community where we see most of our children are done in school. So being that, I thought it was to draft this program, which is called the TAF Foundation today, giving a helping hand for our school going kid. And I realized that for instance, my one being in the community, my mother can afford for me to go to school. and I go to school. Like for example, I come from in the fan, I go to school, but when I come back home, I need to play with other kids in the community. I need to share vision with other friends in the community. So with that, I see it that it's very necessary that even as a child or as a human being coming up in life, if I can stand or I extend a helping hand to someone else's child, that would be a very good one for me.
Okay, so let's go back again. You make mention of giving cash. I'm also concerned. What do you get this money from? You raise this huge money. You say you give 9,000 each. Why? Why instead of you giving scholarship or buying school materials? If
To read out this figure again, yes, it probably is a little or is many, but like I said, we make a responsibility to contribute to at least 100 students every school year. That is one person will receive 9,500 LD. It's not a scholarship. Scholarship, don't get me wrong, scholarship meant for scholars, but this is not a scholarship. It's a helping hand for our brothers in the community to know the way forward for school, to understand the dynamic of acquiring education as a person. So we make this cash available for the children in the community per person and other school material. If you in the community, if you we know that your parent can help and send you to school and you in school one way or the other, the Tower Foundation will come in again and then contribute to the effort of your parent, that is schooling material and what have you.
That is great. So, what next on the organization's agenda? What are the new initiatives that you are undertaking now?
All right, for this coming school year, things have been very difficult with us also, but we still meeting up with our 100 student commitment every school year. What I think hard thing has done, we still making our commitment. So we decided to step up the game by increasing the number and then giving some update in terms of the challenges within our education system. So the one we're coming up with the few times, probably that will be Monday. It will take effect and we'll be collecting a data for this coming school year in terms of
how do you go about selecting students? I mean, I'm here concerned someone's listening up to you, so, but maybe my child or my school or my community. How do you go about capturing them?
all right. Oh, the name Orlando is the name that been in the community understand the challenges that someone need for education. A typical example of that. So I don't think I can just go about just say I want to help somebody. I help. I got to do a thorough investigation and then see. I spend most of the time in the community, so I know who all need.
To be specific now, someone's concerned, is that Painesville or Gattlesville or Central Monroeville or Mount Gibby, other parts? What are you talking about?
All right. So I can tell you we have couple not only in Pinville, we have a couple of our students in we have 5 students in Sino, three students in Grand Cape Mount, only have 4. Yes, and sometimes we go about finding out the problem in the school system. People won't believe it that this is the initiative of Orlando, but we're passionately driven about this, and so we can do it to the best of our ability, and we continue to do this. All right. So you ask the question how we go about doing this or selecting the student. Now we go around in the community, probably people didn't know, but we know our aim of going in our community. And so when we go in the community there, sometimes we see the student or the children in the community school hour. When we see child in the community, that raises our concern that we begin to ask, hello, how you doing? Why you didn't in school at the time? You in school, then we can get a response. That's how we go about selecting those that can receive the helping hand. I told you again, it's not a scholarship, but it's just a helping hand, contributing to the growth and development of our education system.
Okay, yeah, okay. Great. How you go about getting the name? I mean, TAD Foundation. I mean, TAD Foundation. Is it?
All right. TAR Foundation, the name TAR is a middle name given to my mother, and then I decided to use it in this organization as thanks and appreciation to all for having me as a child. So even when she passed off the new
Okay, you decide keeping it up. Okay. So what's the feedback from the parents? What do they say to you? Because I've seen a couple of videos. I'm seeing your Facebook followers and all of that. What the parents say to you when this foundation extend to this kind of gesture?
Well, the parent had even taken the initiative of continuing praying for that foundation to even receive more funding and then help their children. And so, it's almost like a responsibility for them now. That is, they will be praying and they will call upon me at time. Oh, my child, my son, thank you. You helped us the last time, and T is now well again. So I think even if a capable dozen, we can get it from you at the way school about the open, the kind of more consistent reminder and prayer for that foundation. That's why you see us growing at this level that we're growing.
Okay. Yes, very young man. Great initiative. How do you raise the funds? I'm back again. Yes, I'm back to this. How do you raise your funds? Uh, instead of buying materials, but some parents will ask you for physical. Yes. How do you go about raising these funds?
All right. Only as a young man, when you reduce yourself into something, you have to stand for it, and then you have to, make all necessary sacrifices, and then to get the result that you hoping for. So, in terms of the funding question, we got like for example, we will read through FN Director General Liability, for example, and then like we will tell him that we having a program, so we need help from you. This is our program that we run. We put our targeted budget per year, and so sometimes liability will say yes, and then are then able to contribute to the total budget in this draft out. But I will give the amount, mind you. If even if that $5 liability contribute to that, we don't take that for our own pocket change. We give it exactly to what we're raising the funding for. So that's one aspect of our source, and then we have a little who is strongest in support this Miss Vampala. She's sometimes in the state, and she contribute a lot to this foundation because she say it's necessary to see Liberian children going to school. And even I have my friend Tama. Some of them may say because Tama is the president's son now. No, Tama been in the foundation for 2014. We can remember.
You mean Tama Boykai?
Tama Bwaka, he been doing extremely well. People in Duboria can attest to it. One morning, Tama checked.
So jokingly, I saw you struggling last time. You have almost 100 plus kids, in the materials you are distributing was just few. How do you go about managing?
Right. So that why I'm saying, if you have passion for something, it can beat you down. Sometimes I have more than the kit that are packaged for doing the event, but yet and still I will take that into prayer, and then I find a way out and the solution, and that the problem can be solved immediately.
Are you a prayerful person?
Yeah, I'm a Christian.
Anyway, I don't know whether that question is not a little bit embarrassing, but I just intend to add.
It's right to know all of these things. Yeah.
Yes, okay. I think you have said a lot also about Tower Foundation, but on a general note, you are someone who have been engaged with a lot of young people, especially in Painesville. I don't want to talk about across Liberia, especially in Painesville. Again, one of the things, even though you are focused on education, but the menace of drugs and substance abuse amongst young people, it could one day in the future affect some of the very children that you are investing into. So let's hear your candid opinion when it comes to the fight against drugs.
Well, one person who actually didn't even, let's say, have the experience of drinking any alcoholic beverages and even the drug substance that we're talking about. So I strongly against the drugs substance in our country. So I stand by my colleagues and every Liberian that is fighting against the drugs, and I stand by them pushing the message that our country should be a drug-free country.
Okay. Yes, our country should be a drugs-free country. Orlando Blambo, this guy need more help. Yes, the last time back I saw him struggling. The case was in a huge number, and I think he went to distribute. It was just few, but he was so passionate doing it.
You're doing corner.
Yeah. And some of the children, he had book bags, he had books. Someone say, no, they want the book bag and the books together. He said, no. If you take the book bag, you not take the dozen of the copy books and the rest.
How do you struggle with that?
Like what Oni is saying there, thanks to him, he followed the activities actually. Sometimes we will go about, we say we featuring, for example, 200 students for the opening of the school. In that process, when we having a program, sometimes we receive more than 200 students. So if we saying that we having one capable dozen per student, when we receive more than that number, actually mathematics begins to take place, reducing the number of 12 to probably 8 or 6, just to get the other kids that they are receiving their own fair share of the program packages.
Okay. Yeah, let's take a few calls from him. I mean, a very young man. Doing this, giving back to the society. If you could do it. There are a lot of you out there doing similar thing. His name is Orlando Blamo, right here on the True Breakfast Show, TAF Foundation CEO. Let's pick a few calls up. You can participate if you've been following some of his work. If you have a contribution to do on the show, to make on the show, you can call us on 0770 153 265 0770 153 265.
Also call on 0770 2025 79 0770 2025 The first caller. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Olio. Let me say good morning to Maka and the many listeners in Radio Land. Let me appreciate your guest this morning. This is the voice of Abba Dekwana Yele and I phoned in from Secretary. Like I listened to him this morning, he spoke on good things. In order for our education sectors in Liberia to be vibrant, we need to work together collectively. We need to make some sacrifices. So the sacrifice is making by giving some things to those children, I think it is welcoming. We should appreciate it for that. So thank you very much this morning for hosting. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. 0770 2025 79.
Yeah, 0770 153 265. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Morning, go ahead.
Yeah, I want to be grateful to God. Children and also people in the community. So Christian, all my dad is a Christian. He's a thing.
Okay.
Becoming a man
prayerful
defense.
person.
So I want to be grateful to God, and I want to pray that this government I see will change necessary to help me. So my little children receive the blessing of God. Thank you.
Okay. Yes, let's get another call on the line.
0770 2025 79.
This person, good morning.
Yeah, when you take Mr. Roger Matari calling you for the voting purpose this morning, I really appreciate the fellow in studio. But I think I just want to encourage you to have some extensions of this program because, Moravia now is almost like the epicenter of every little thing that comes from abroad and what I do. So I just want to call in and let him take a giant step, go to the Good Mount, Nima,
But you heard him mentioning some who are benefiting born in other countries.
Yeah, Roger, he make mention that he make.
I think it was pressing him. Even though he could be in other countries, but I just want to make a specific recommendation that you go in my village in Kwani to see how you be able to deliver one or two things from there and tomorrow when they come out. The knee will not remain down, it will be lifted because it is he who will be lifting that child who is not even thinking about even coming to Monrovia. But let me encourage him. It will require him for his institution to be something that I think I just want to encourage the government to do so because what he's doing, he's not doing it for himself, but rather he's doing it for the unborn children and those that he has brought them, in institution already. So thank you very much for affording me the opportunity.
Okay. All right, they talk, we listen. Let's go back to our guests who don't have much time with us. Yes, you listen up to the callers of London quickly.
I want to appreciate the power of the organization is very limited. And, why I told you from the first that this is partnership. So I think this is not the level I would tell for going up at the higher level. I would myself the higher level university. I told you they coming to change the day.
Okay.
So yeah, what we are about to do this coming January is that we will be doing in the communities, of government institutions, the challenges about the school system in our country. We'll combat that and we have our data pay collection. Probably in the next month or two, we publish all of these challenges in the government institutions in our community. Children in the community.
All right, great. As you closer, any final word from you?
Yes, I begin with you to say to
See, I don't know how the public will understand this, but I'm gonna appreciate you in this public manner because you one person who always got me. Orlando, I think you have to take this step, and I want to appreciate my mother in person of Regina David. She always telling me that, oh my child, if this is really your dream, you have to keep it and then to move on. So I want to say thank you to every child that receive item from Tower Foundation. I don't want you to just receive this, but I want you to use it and think that there is a reason that I'm putting my money into this. Can you imagine someone who is down on actual salary spending over 9,000 per student? You can multiply by 100 students, is 950,000. I can take that money as a young man and have other things doing. But being that I'm passionate driven about my country educational system, so I think this children too should see reason of buttressing my effort and see ways to utilize the opportunities are we anticipating moving forward.
Thank you very well. The voice of Orlando Blamo, CEO of TAF Foundation, and we're closing out from Miss Anne. Yes, wish you the best of luck. Continue to do your humanitarian work and move out, if possible. Reach out to those villages. Yes, let's see your handwork. But we have 5 more minutes left of us this morning, and this issue of Painesville City Mayor. So I've seen one name so far. Yes, I've heard one name, and normally gossip some way somehow pops up, but this is working. And Manasisio Sawetie, again, name have been popping up in recent days. Yes, so there'll be the next phase of the Painesville City Corporation. Well, that's the information there. Yes, but congratulations to all of you. The Liberia Broadcasting System now have a new buzz. LBS, yes, LBS do have a new buzz. Eugene Fagon, yeah.
You want me to just in 30 seconds go through the
go,
new list?
Go through it.
Yeah, so
why are you going
please.
through the list? Look for it. Go in the chat room, you see it there. Yeah, so LBS do have a new buzz. I mean, this is government after 6 years. Well, the new government that takes over decides to work with people still there or continue, but again, these things happens all of the time. So let's go to the recent appointees by the president, His Excellent Joseph Yuma Boyka, that was done on yesterday. That's last night. Yes. Are you there?
Yeah, put me on run away.
let me
yes, so
okay. There right there.
Yes, I got it.
Go there.
So these are the persons who have been nominated to various government positions by the president. We have Mr. Mohammed Ali, the one we commonly call Mo Ali, Managing Director, Liberia Water and Sewer Corporation. Mr. Jacob Smith, Deputy for Administration, Liberia Petroleum Refining Company, LPRC. Mr. Stephen Johnson, Deputy for Administration, Liberia Civil Aviation Authority. Mr. Julius K. Sele, Executive Director, Liberia Agency for Community Empowerment, LACE. Mr. Anthony V. Kesseley, Deputy Minister for Public Affairs, Ministry of State. Mr. Daniel Sando, Deputy Minister for Technical Services, Ministry of Information, Cultural Affairs, and Tourism. Mrs. Masa Sobo, Assistant Minister for Human Resources, Ministry of State. Mr. Eugene L. Fagon, Director General, Liberia Broadcasting System, that's LBS. Mr. Sarjanin, Senior Economic Advisor, Ministry of State. Ms. Rosteline Swakoko Dennis, President and Chief Executive Officer, National Oil Company of Liberia NOCAL. Mr. Charles A. Snather, Ambassador at Large, Ministry of State. Mr. Emmanuel Azango, First Vice President, Finance and Investment, NOCAL. Wow. Anthony George K. Sa, Assistant Minister for Public Affairs, Ministry of State. Mr. Doug Cooper, Inspector General, Ministry of Commerce and Industry. Ambassador George Wallace, Advisor, Foreign Affairs, Ministry of State. Mrs. Lois Tamba, Business Manager, Ministry of State. Councillor Busheben Keita, Legal Advisor, Ministry of State. And these nominations, where applicable, are subject to confirmation by the Liberian Senate.
Yes.
Yeah, new people than Nemo. That
Congratulations.
We're waiting to hear
Amara Fofana.
Yeah, Amara Fofana. We're waiting to hear Patrick Komoyan.
Okay.
Who again?
Cecilia Sawitier. Okay. Bishop Gozo Duncan.
Yes, and
we know almost everybody.
Yes, James Moba of Green Cities Incorporated. Yes, James Moba. We are waiting to hear some of these names, even though some of them are not, frontline politicians, but they are technical people working in the private sector. But at least, like I said before, even during the campaign, there's a need to bring some of these Liberians in the spotlight
Robert Morris,
because these are people who are, hands-on workaholics. So bring them in the public sector, let them prove what they have done in the private sector over the years.
Yes.
I think so.
Yes, like Robert Morris and others. Anyway, thank you. So, why is my man Shaq Mustafa
Kuyate? People are still agitating, Mr. President.
Maggie will kind of worry.
Why I said you should not be pressured. I think you should be listening to the people as well.
Maggie will come. Yes. Well, my man Shaq Kuyate. Mustafa. Anyway, Shaq Kuyate.
Oh yeah, Shaq Kuyate.
Shaq Kuyate.
And again, another brilliant young Liberian, even though he's not very young. Dr. Clarence Monimba. Yes.
Monimba supported the alliance.
Yes. Well, I don't know. No, he did not declare support. During the runoff. He had a press conference that he said he was remaining, neutral in the process. Let him campaign. Whoever wins, he was willing to work with them. But I think these are some of our very brilliant brains that we can work with, so we cannot overlook them. We should use their expertise. Some of them, and let me say the reason I'm saying this, some of them benefited from government-funded scholarships.
Yes, so
some of them.
They have to.
Yes, so bring them, let them support the government. Thank you.
Great. Thank you so much. And those of you who were appointed, congratulations. Congratulations. Don't go on a wish hunt. Yes. Don't go on a wish hunt. You're meeting professional people at this institution. Yes, I know you have your own team you're coming with. Yes, it's obvious. But you have people already there. I mean, in the system already. So work professionally and have a better ministry, have a better corporation. Yes, have a better agency. It will take low for the president to complete the NSA. Yes, the NSA.
Your head has not been named.
Yes, and let me just say this quickly as we close up. To Gregory Coleman and A.B. Crowman. Gregory and A.B., with all of your action, with all of the operations you want to carry on in the city, if you leave out the media, you won't be successful. I know what I'm saying. If the media is not forming part of it, we don't have a very challenged city, or city now where you can move freely at night from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. at certain communities. If you leave out the media, A.B. Crowman, Gregory, you won't be successful. Gregory, slow down posting too much on the social media. Let the work get going now. Yes. AB, Gregory, if you do away with the media with this operation, I mean, you have some tough time. Yes, let us help you to make the work easy, and we'll have a good country we can live in. Thank you so much. Thanks to the president. I mean, the Bwaka will won. I mean, you have experience being in government for the 2 years. So our lawmakers going to section this morning. Go for a very good mindset for your country, your county, your people. Let us know that Liberians should know that they voted you not for nothing. We watch most of you into section. Most of you, some of you play on your phones, make no contribution, nothing you bring onto the table. But just have it in mind, you don't have 6 years. Yeah, 6 years. Anyway, thank you. We'll be back on Monday on behalf of the entire team, Richard Lucini and Maka Davis. Thanks to all of our guests. My name is Oni Rebels. Let's see you on Monday again. The Friday team will be right here on the TBS. So until then, in the midst of all, have a blessed day. Bye.